So welcome to the next VG Tech Blog, and we're right here looking at the SMT-based page as we are re-envisioning the site in everywhere. Okay, so we're being over there in the cloud, in the development cloud where I'm developing SMT-based new site and everything. You know, they ask you where you want to get a .com name, you know. Well, SMTBS.net is my name too. I did that at Network Solution back in the days. So I thought about it. Well, do network, but network is not so popular, although it's just popular. But the org, eventually we will have the org in the network site for various reasons. Our organization that store organization data. But let's skip off of that. So I got back to the air and we had a nice sit-down chat. So, you know, they're giving integration to integrate to Google and integrate to this and integrate to that and everyone. So I wrote back to the type of integration I really want is to integrate my site with my SMTVS ops. And not only that, because for years, if you go on VG site, you see we got our SMTVS original site. We talked about media hosting, web hosts, but in a media style, right? Tailored type stuff, where you are running TV, radio, video site, artist, musician site, and e-commerce that goes along with that type of stuff. You can definitely come to smtvs.com and overnight you have your ITV site if you are enterprise, right? With everything there. So SMTVS is building on a different formula, right? So we talk about the integration, and it says, sure, well, do your API have an ending point? So I got back to the server administrator them and got information to set up the ending point there. So let me explain everything what's going on. Because SMTVS is giving web hosting, in media hosting, right? And we need to be in the ops. And if someone in the ops, like when you looked in Dark World Generator, right? Dark World Cloud Studio, you said make a website. That was there for a reason. So you'll be able to make media website from Dark World Media community, but website is really being created also in smtvs.com. And if you're in smtvs.com and you create a business media website, right, then it's created in smtvs.com physical server. So we're using the server different now, not so much as to host smtvs.com, but the site is in our ops, but we are using backend. So because we are also giving out your name at smtvs.com, we'll be writing a public email interface to interface with my web email, right? And it's a better deal. It's something that I looked at deeply, that having the user them sign into SMTV's core server is the best thing. And by creating the workspace is now connected to a SMTVS mail, right? And everyone get a web disk. So everyone in the business what a web disk is. So that's their web folder. That's where that stuff is. So I can manage all my users there in smtvs.com, right? No more that I'll be putting up, where I go out and buy a little program where I got a little sign up form. No, I'll be using the server itself, user. So they are signing into the server now, right? And the workspace that we are creating in smtvs.com will be linked one way. So when you go to so you don't, we are not changing, because I thought about it and said, okay, then if I went and got smtvs.net, basically you have to have the people them go to a new website. So it's like getting people used to smtvs.net versus smtvs.com, which is we are well known, right? Okay. So that's it and done. Let's go to a few other the new pages, and we talk about some stuff. So here we go. So when you leave from the front right there, smtvs.com, because that page is made for also our browser as well, and on the front of our site, you will come to the home page. Well, I took out that stuff right here, but we're gonna re-envision and recreate here. That's what's going on now. We'll be putting the TV link up there, and enter your workspace link also out of the way. And we're gonna do something else. So basically, we all know about service and everything. So we're gonna trap through, okay? And we got a set in page. So we're just going through the pages, them, and you see what SMTVS is really building. It's thinking about something. So I, as a site owner and as a developer and a musician, so you kind of have different feeling. I feel like a developer that would develop a spirit for chords, and I would develop a spirit for music, and the stuff like that. So I guess we got to log in back, right? So you see my login window, right? So I guess we logged out, so we need to log in back there, right? And not many of them. Okay, so I saw okay, that's blank page there was the music production page. A lot of stuff is going on because I go and sleep and come back and I see stuff in the page. So even the AI is building, it's like a lot of stuff is still not built in the background. So we just like giving you guys a tour of the pages, right? And right. So we are here on, okay, we got an artist feed, you guys, royalty, and this is royalty, and the artist feed. We got a feed here, and we're gonna work more on our feed. Um, right. So animation engine that we can do some turn animation into movies. So now, okay, I think I did a video, right? And when I did the video, none of this was going on, right? And I come back and I see this right here. So I guess the AI is still trying to figure some stuff out. So now that we are here, what's the problem that's really going on? That's have to be taken care of on the equipment them page. Because this is a piece of equipment that you one day may have and be using in your studio. And we're going to perfect it a little bit more. Let's go ahead and we need to do some styling to have things illuminated the right way, right? So you kind of know what those buttons is. We're gonna see what's going on, and if those are what we call um, knobs, then we have to animate that more, right? So okay, so basically, so this is the multi-track audio video um, mixer, and it's got a recorder too. So we need to come back and explain that it need to pop up a window when we're going to record our channel, and it need to have a recorded button also entered. So we'll have solo, mute, and recorded button, a red button. When you select a track in the track selection, that button get illuminated to show you that that track is active for recording, right? And as you see, these track right here, 1, 2, 3, 4 are video tracks, right? It's not in line, but it's not exactly in line yet. If you pull it back like this, it should drop in line. There's these four right here, and we gotta do alignment. These four right here are actually video tracks. Okay, and the rest are audio tracks. So when I got back and I seen this is an spectrum analyzing system and track selection. And I found that I saw this when I come back, but it's really big, so we don't know what's going on yet, and all that's going to be fixed, right? So we are in the equipment area now of SMTV. So this is going to be a nice stuff. I mean, it's cool, you know. Um, mm, okay, we talk about plugins. When we mentioned that this got plugins, I have not installed these free plugins yet in it, but it's there, meter and all that kind of stuff. So actively working with plugins and everything will give the AI to know, and we can go to the store and buy plugins, right? So this is your audio video stuff. But see, we remarkably going to make sure we can work here and automatically, like an internal FTP to the TV switcher. That's some stuff, some routines, right? Okay, you hear me talk? Yeah. So we're gonna have all these things in one room, so we can move things back and forth. Everything can communicate with each other. Okay, on our level. So now, again, I said there was not a recorder here, right? But now we have a recorder here. Because I think what's happening, the AI is still reading my notes and still analyzing and trying to figure out, okay, you write the AI and the AI is reading. It's like a human being. It don't get everything, so you just grab and try to iterate some stuff to you. But it goes back because, listen, when I loaded this, there was no meter here and there was no control here, but now there is one, right? And if I make the system a little more smaller, then you see what really take place, right? So we need to have style sheet and some order. See, so now you see the recorder head popping right there, and the scream and stuff is there, right? And the next thing that's really going on is the fact that we have this right here. So we need to remove side menu from all of the studios so the equipment them can stretch out the right way. Okay, you guys. So what happened? Oh, we end up having a dark wall audio workstation. The dark wall audio workstation was set to go to dark wall media community. It's still gonna go over there anyway. But it ended up coming here. And that made it so that's really cool because we can then make it into apps that you can download and use. However, this is an AI studio, so when you come here, you have to go buy some credit for use it. You know, you need to purchase credit for the AI. But some stuff need to be done, like we can manually add tracks to it, having that multi-track feel, or you can play one track and so even though we have the equalizer preset equalizers, if you click here you see it gives you the presets. So we're going to have more and more thing going on. It's got a built-in AI master, music mastering system, so that's cool. It's got your recording button here, right? That we can record a track, right? Basically, and we can stop anyways. And there go the track. That we can record a track, right? Basically, and so what we want to happen here is when we record the next track, it adds another track. Right now, it's not doing that. Okay, so that's work needs to be done on the AI. So you see, I'm coming. You guys hearing about new stuff. Audio workstation powered by an AI, right? And nobody has one yet. So we are telling you we are the first. Okay, so these are some equipment that you're going to, when I perfect the AI audio workstation, trust me, bro, you'll be able to hit a button, brings in music for you. Oh, everything that they promise you when you see online, sing a voice, play a note, write a word, AI will create your song. This is the studio that I built to do that. Okay? And we're going to perfect everything with it so we get there. Last but not least, okay? Now this is another energy. This is the audio studio that belongs to the switcher. That's what it was. That's how it was thought out. Okay, but for some reason, the AI is separated again. Maybe the AI say Vaughn is building two studio in one. So I think the AI has been doing like it has no direction about vertical and horizontal, and I need to train the AI on the fact that real world mix-up controls are vertical, not horizontal, right? But because it built a track mode with horizontal slider, it tried to mimic the mixer board with an horizontal slider. It's version of mixer, of the mixer solo, mute, right? And we have the pan and the volume switch there. So all this stuff need to turn upwards and rearrange. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Um, device, we can select what device is online. It will show you and everything. All right. So you can definitely add a video track, right? And you can add another audio track. You know, so you see the one we come from, we need to have this function over there as well. We can add a video track and we can add an audio track or whatever, right? But this one is geared for, this is the music video studio. So this studio is built, it's going to be built for you to record multi-track and record a video track and do your little thing. We're going to put an onboard editor to this. So we're going to build a video editor that this connects to after you're done doing your stuff and doing your final video cut. You can transfer, you can say save as a video and transfer it over to the actual onboard plugin studio. So in a way that we say we have plugins, so you can be able to have stuff plugged in, right? You can publish to live, right? Also, you can use this and publish to live. See? And maybe the studio may be used just the same way in other areas. So let's try to get you to understand what's going on. So let's take a deep dive over here, right? And mixer. So we're trying to get the AI to operate like when I was making this mixer board in the radio station, right? And that's what's happening. And we'll have a version of the video editing studio, not a big version like this one here, but we'll have a video studio. So this is like the mini to, wow, what we should call it, right? To this, right? And this is a bad boy. You know what I think, and it still said multi-track video switcher. It's still saying that. So it has multi-track capability. So we got to look into this because this unit is supposed to let you record multi-track and have a bunch, about 4 or 5 videos in it. Okay? So if you find something interested here at smtvs.com, please give us a like on everything that we are doing right here. And we are showing off our apps that's been built to be downloaded, different ideas, TV studio, right? Video editing system, right? You guys, and also radio equipment, right? So you guys take care.